Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I filmed my makeup collection as well as what's on my vanity and how I store everything. So if you want to see my storage and what kind of makeup I have, then just go ahead and keep watching. So this is how my vanity is set up on the tabletop. The tabletop is from IKEA, and then I just have two 9-drawer units, Alex 9-drawer, and then two of the 5 drawers that hold this up. So then I just have a regular wall mirror and then lights around it that my dad actually built. I'm going to start with the top of my vanity. So this is just a little sign that needs to be hung up that I got from TJ Maxx. And then I have two cups over here. This one has a heart, which is from Target, I believe, and I think they're actually both from Target. So this first one just holds like nail files. It actually has my brow highlighter, lash scissors, Tide to Go in here, nail clipper. There's actually like lash glues in here, just stuff that like I need to grab often. Then I have BioSilk and this Bedhead Ego Boost that I use in my hair, but if you lay them down sometimes they spill out. Then this one just has mascaras that I use a lot. Sela One, Better Than Sex, Bad Gal Bang, CoverGirl One, just ones that I like to have out. And then there's also a bunch of sample ones in there. This little organizer just holds some lip products that I like to have in front of me. This organizer right here holds some lip products that I like to have right in front of me. So like my Jeffree Star lip topper, a Pixie gloss, some like balms that I just throw on quick, this Chanel lipstick, two Benefit ones, and then this Givenchy one, which I think might be one of my favorite lipsticks ever. It's called Nude in the Dark, and it's just super pretty. Then next to that acrylic holder I have all my brushes, so I try to separate them. These little cups these ones are from IKEA and these are from the Target dollar section. But these are like all my highlighting brushes, or supposed to be. Some foundation ones got in there. These are foundation and concealer brushes, my Artiste brush, Sigma, a lot of Morphe, a lot of like Tarte ones are in here too from like sets, Wet n Wild. These are like powder brushes, big brushes, again Morphe, Wet n Wild, Tarte, Sonia Kashuk. These are contouring and bronzing brushes, just a bunch of different ones, and blush brushes are in here as well. Then these are a bunch of eye brushes, and then these two I try to keep my most used brushes, so like this is just a combination of a bunch of the brushes that I use super often, so like my Sigma powder brush, Real Techniques blush brush, some Morphe brushes, Sigma contouring brush, just brushes that I reach for a lot, and same goes for this one with eye brushes, and again pretty much the same brands, Sigma, Morphe, some different Tarte ones. I get a lot of their holiday ones. And my eyelash curler is actually in here as well, which is from Tarte. And then over here, and these say eyes, face, and lips. In here I have some of my favorite lip glosses. So this Shiny Sheer one from Ulta, one from e.l.f., a Chanel one, Urban Decay, Smashbox, Anastasia, Marc Jacobs lip glosses. And then here I just have some thinner pencil lip products. So ColourPop Lippy Sticks, Bite Sticks, stuff like that. And I just have 3 little roller balls here on this dish that says Love You More, which me and my mom always say to each other, so I have a bunch of stuff that says that. Then this is my color switch by Vera Mono, which is really, really handy. So if you use a eyeshadow brush and you dip it in like one color and then you wipe it off and you could use it again, it's not like a solution for deep cleaning, but it does help if you want to use the same brush twice in one look. And then I have a little beauty blender holder, and then a clean beauty blender, and then my mirror, which is from TJ Maxx, I think. So this first drawer next to me is one that I open every single day. I have my cat ears that I use to hold my hair back. I have makeup wipes back here from MAC and then Target brand, and some beauty blenders that need to be cleaned, as well as tape for like dramatic looks and Vaseline. Then I keep some of my powders over here that I use a lot, so the MAC one, Too Faced, Wet n Wild, Laura Mercier. I also have a palette, like a mixing palette here. Then I just have some lip products that I use a lot that I throw on really quickly. So Ulta, the Fenty Gloss Bomb, YSL Gloss Bomb. This is a Burberry like lipstick. And just some different like lip balms and stuff. Then in this compartment I have my moisturizer, so the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench, the Simple Hydrating Booster, my sharpener that opened, my tweezers from Tweezerman. These are like the little mini ones. Then I have some more mascara in here, my concealers that I use all the time from Tarte and Urban Decay, eyebrow razor, eyebrow pencils, eyeliners. Then I just have some skincare stuff over here from Kiehl's, a foundation sample, lip scrubs from MAC, Mario Badescu, drying lotion, like a spot treatment, and then just like hair ties and hair clips and stuff. This drawer holds some of my lip products. Pretty much all my high-end lipsticks are in here, so all these in this first container are from MAC. And I have some Urban Decay ones over here, Estee Lauder. These are YSL, Tom Ford, Burberry, Tarte, Clinique. One's actually in my bag. Pat McGrath, Dior. Back here are some that have weird shapes. So like these Marc Jacobs lipsticks. They're like too big to fit in here. Too Faced ones. Some Maybelline ones, Bobbi Brown, NARS, just some that I grab a lot, another Marc Jacobs one. And then these are all my lip liners, so a lot of these are from Smashbox, but I also have MAC in here, L'Oreal, a lot of Milani ones, Urban Decay in there, NYX, ColourPop. This next drawer is one of my palette drawers, so these are the palettes that I like to have right next to me. So I have a Z palette over here of MAC and ColourPop shadows. Then I have two Natasha Denona palettes, the Lila palette and the Sunset palette. Then I have both of my Huda Beauty palettes, my Marc Jacobs palette, the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, Too Faced Chocolate Gold, Too Faced Clover palette, Sweet Peach palette. These are all Anastasia, the Prism palette, Modern Renaissance, and Soft Glam. And I have the Laura Lee Los Angeles Cat's Pajamas palette. Two more Anastasia ones. Then I have a 5-pan Natasha Denona palette, the Tartelette Toasted palette, all three of my Dose of Colors palettes, which are some of my favorite palettes. Too Faced Natural Eyes and Just Peachy palette, Kathleen Light's Dream Street, ColourPop Golden State of Mind, a Pure palette, the Makeup Forever Starlit palette, and I have the Jaclyn Hill palette, all the Lorac Pro palettes, and then under here is like the 350 and 3502. And I just have some smaller ones, the Tarte Maneater, Smashbox Glitter one, Naked Petite Heat, and the e.l.f. Aqua palette. This is all it pulls out right now. I'll have to have my dad look at it. But I just keep all my liquid lipsticks in here. So my Anastasia ones, Kat Von D, the Ciate Glitter Flip one, ColourPop, Jeffree Star Cosmetics, Lottie London. This one's super pretty. I just got that one. My Fenty one, Stila. All different ones in here. It's just like a bucket of liquid lips. And then this has like some samples in it, but also some things that I just got that I haven't tried yet, like the Too Faced Sketch Marker, some Becca products, a blush, and some different Becca lip products that I just haven't opened yet. So this drawer is all my skincare stuff. So I have my First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance pads, some Ultra Repair creams, one's my current one and one's a backup. Then I have some face masks back here from L'Oreal, Boscia products, this Peter Thomas Roth Firm X Peeling Gel that literally changed my skin. Then I have a Glam Glow Thirsty Mud Mask, this is the Ultra Repair Overnight like firming cream. These are all skincare samples and like travel things. My Mia. These are all like a whole stack of face masks. Some face washes that I'm not using right now. My favorite peel off mask from Boscia. Then just a bunch of different stuff back there. So the right drawers of my Vanity are pretty boring, so I'll just go through them pretty quickly. So this one just has all my cotton stuff. So like cotton rounds and Q-tips. And then like deodorant, toner, makeup remover. This like solution for my earrings and stuff. This is all my lashes. So I have a bunch of individual lashes. I've been kind of into individual lashes lately. I have NYX, e.l.f. in here. Bunch of Ardell ones, House of Lashes, Lily Lashes, Huda Lashes. I have some MAC lashes over here. And then in the back here I have backups. So I have 3 backups of the Urban Decay All Nighter. The MAC Fix Plus I have a backup of, some different mascaras that I haven't opened, brow pencils, just backups of things that I don't like to run out of. Here is all my hair stuff, so I have all my like hair brushes, my wet brush, these are like hair brushes to blow dry my hair, my hair straightener, my beach waver, a bunch of different curling irons, and then in the back I have all my hair products that I use. I have like sea salt spray, I have my leave-in that I really can't live without, and then just like hairspray and stuff. So this is all my bath stuff. So I have all my bath salts over here, some bath bombs, like a bunch of these bath bombs, some different ones, Lush ones, just different bath fizzes. These are like body wash pods, anything for like bath. And then this drawer is just pretty random. I have some makeup bags that I use a lot, some cloths that I put out when I'm doing my makeup, Riverdale lip glosses, or liquid lips actually they are. My blow dryer is down here, and then just some random stuff. Then moving on to my first set of Alex drawers. On top here I just have a tissue box holder, a jewelry holder that my cousin gave me for my birthday, and then this little sign that says, "I think I'll just be happy today." So this first drawer literally is nothing except vitamins, medicine. Then this drawer is all my setting sprays and primers. So I have a bunch of different MAC Fix Pluses. I even have some of the mini ones. I have Burberry primers, some Too Faced ones, a bunch of different Smashbox ones, First Aid Beauty, Wet n Wild. I have like a ton of professionals in here. Becca primers, the Milk makeup sticks. This second drawer is bronzers and highlighters, so I have my Marc Jacobs one that doesn't fit anywhere. And then back here I have liquid and cream products, so like cream bronzers, Cover FX custom enhancer drops, blush, like cream blush, cushion products. Then these are 2 of my butter highlighters that just don't fit in my highlighter container. So then for bronzers I have Anastasia, this one's e.l.f., Lorac, I have the Balm, Becca, Wet n Wild, MAC, Physicians Formula, Hoola, ColourPop. And then for highlighters I have Anastasia and Amrezy, Artist Couture, ColourPop. Up here are all my MAC highlighters. Hourglass, this is Maybelline, Lorac ones, Becca ones, this one's Essence, NYX, Wet n Wild. I have Heat Wave by Estee Lauder and Whisper of Guilt by MAC. This jar holds all my blush, which I have so much blush, I don't even know why. So over here I have all my MAC blushes and my Tarte blushes. A lot of these are from holiday collections. Then I have all my other blushes over here. Solar Rock, Laura Geller, Makeup Forever, e.l.f., Essence, more e.l.f., NARS, Wet n Wild. I also have some Milani, Estee Lauder, Flower Beauty. This next drawer has a bunch of face palettes. So my Park Avenue Princess palette by Tarte, my Shade and Light by Kat Von D, Tarte blush palette, Anastasia blush palette, say MAC 6-pan palette. This is the Tarte Clay Play palette, a Huda palette, MAC. I have a bunch of Anastasia highlighting kits in here. Flower. This one by Smashbox and Casey Holmes, which is like one of my favorites. This next drawer is all my foundations and concealers. So I have Maybelline Makeup Revolution, Kylie Cosmetics. I have a bunch of different LA Girl Pro Conceals, NYX concealers, Too Faced Born This Way, Urban Decay All Nighter. Just a ton of different concealers. Oh, this one by MAC. That I really like, the MAC Water Weight Concealer. This container over here holds things in like tubes that can't really stand up and like different stick ones. So the Laura Geller Quench and Tint, It Cosmetics CC Cream, the Infallible ones, Tarte and Anastasia Stick Foundations, MAC Pro Longwear Waterproof, this Maybelline Dream Cushion. And then over here are all my foundations. So I have NARS, I have some Wet n Wild ones, Marc Jacobs, Maybelline, Burberry. I have a bunch of Too Faced ones dispersed, a bunch of these CoverGirl ones, Tarte, Clinique, Tarte Shape Tape, Rimmel, Makeup Forever. This is Revlon, Milani, I really like that one. Newer Maybelline one, the Super Stay, Josie Maran, bunch of L'Oreal True Match, some MAC ones. This jar holds a bunch of palettes that I still use, just not as often as the ones that I keep next to me. So my Carly Bible palette, Tarte Pro palette, Kylie palette, the Urban Decay and Gwen palette, Lorac Pro palettes, like the smaller ones, Too Faced Bonbon, Too Faced Chocolate Bar, these I still grab a lot, all my Urban Decay Naked palettes, Tarte Blush palette, Maybelline palette, this is a NARS palette, holiday palette, Balm palette, Beach Party Girl that I keep because it is so colorful and you never know. And I have my little black book of bronzers by Too Faced. Next drawer is more palettes. So Tarte blush palette, Too Faced blush palette, City Color blush palette, a Sephora and Disney palette, which is super pretty, Makeup Revolution blush palette, a Smashbox blush palette, Urban Decay eye palette. So over here I have some Too Faced palettes, Urban Decay and Gwen blush palette, my Tartelette palette, Stila palette, NARS blush palette, more Tarte blushes, Urban Decay palette, some Smashbox and Anastasia, and some of my little palettes, Santa Monica palette by Lorac, Tarte palette, more Tarte palettes, Becca blush palette, Stila palette, another Becca blush palette, and then my Anastasia lip palette. So this final drawer is just kind of a mess. It has some more hair products, headbands, hair clips, sample hair products, another makeup bags in here, just like a catch-all drawer for hair stuff and headbands. So then moving on to my final tower. This is the top of it. I keep all of my Fragrances, like my Carolina Herrera fragrance, Alien, which is like my favorite, Black Opium, Nirvana, Elizabeth and James Nirvana Black, Philosophy, Dolce & Gabbana, Vince Camuto, I have Chanel No. 5 back here, and some different lotions and like body mist. Then I have this beautiful Lancome Rose highlighter that my mom bought me. Then I have my one and only Christian Louboutin lipstick that I leave on display. So I have all my single eyeshadows in here, MAC ones, e.l.f. So I have this Morphe one that I literally got because it's called Gossip Girl. I have some Too Faced stuff, Urban Decay, Hard Candy, Makeup Geek. Here I have a bunch of MAC pigments and glitters from holiday sets, as well as like some Wet n Wild glitter. Then over here I have small palettes, so Wet n Wild, NYC, NYX, MAC, Ulta, Maybelline ones, this MAC Rihanna Quad. This next drawer holds more mascara. I have mascara like everywhere, but some of these aren't even opened yet, just out of their box. And then I even have more mascara in the box. So I never really need to buy mascara again. So then over here I have all my eyeliners, Essence, bunch of different Urban Decay pencil ones, as well as some Urban Decay glitter ones, Tarte, NYX, Kat Von D in here, L'Oreal, Maybelline. I really like these Maybelline ones. And then over here I have all my brow stuff. So a bunch of brow pencils over here, wax, some powders over here. So then over here I have gels and highlighting pencils and Mica Brow, my Gimme Brow, an e.l.f. pomade, just a bunch of different gels. This next drawer has all my powders, my Becca water powder that is so cool, Maybelline, some Revlon ones, NARS, Maybelline, Milani, Bare Minerals. Over here is all my eyeshadow primers and like stick bases and different things like that. This container has all of my glitter products, like these Stila ones. I have a bunch of them in here. The Dose of Colors duos, some e.l.f. Aqua ones. I also have some of these Tarte pressed pigments in here. Some different colors. And then these are like MAC paint pots, gel liners, e.l.f. paint pots, cream shadows. This drawer has a bunch of dirty sponges, an Urban Decay lip gloss palette, and then a bunch of just lip gloss. So this one's Gerard Cosmetics, there's MAC in here, Essence, Smashbox, ColourPop, Laura Geller, Wet n Wild, e.l.f., Everything and Anything, and lip gloss. So I have all my Kylie Cosmetics lip kits back here. Then I have all my jumbo pencils in here, just like the Revlon Kissable, Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stains, Stila, MAC. These are mascara samples. And then this is just a bunch of random lipsticks, Kat Von D, Minnie Mouse one that I keep in the box, some Essence, Lorac, Too Faced. This drawer holds all my drugstore lipsticks, so all my Maybelline ones, which are probably my favorite from the drugstore, Milani, NYX. These are all Wet n Wild, Jordana back there, some e.l.f. ones, Maybelline Star Wars ones, e.l.f. These are like NYC and I think like Mika K, which are from a beauty supply store. And then this is all of my lip balms. So these are all tinted lip balms, a lot of the sugar lip balms, e.l.f. potted lip balms, these smoochies, and then these are all just clear lip balms, Sun Balm, some like lip scrubs, Vaseline, Ulta brand. This jar is yet again more lip stuff. So a bunch of mini lipsticks and glosses, lip gloss palette, just a bunch of different lip products, a bunch of these Stila ones, and these are just some palettes that got thrown in here, older Wet n Wild ones, Stila ones. A lot of these are like sentiment more so than like usage. Like I don't really use these, but I do keep them for sentiment. This jar is just all my brush cleaning stuff. So my Sigma brush like scrubber and holder, my Sigma brush cleaner, this little gadget that's super cool that you could just like clean your brushes in like 5 minutes, like all of them, because it just spins and dries it. I have wipes that you're supposed to be able to just like wipe your brush clean on. I haven't tried them yet. Mirrors, coconut oil, and things for my wax melt are in here also. Some of the more summery scents I've kept in here so that I can start using them. Okay, so this last jar just has like my Mia charger, baby lotion, some different hand stuff, wipes, a lot of Christmas stuff. All my self-tanning stuff's in here, my St. Moritz Instant one, my St. Tropez foam, my Sally Hansen airbrush legs, and then a bunch of Finding Nemo stuff, like tissues and lip balms, because I'm obsessed with Finding Nemo. So that is it for my makeup collection and storage. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.